Looks a smashing ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Adams is there and he can pick it up. And this is Hullet. Threads one in. Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed. Now it's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. Oh, that was vital. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. There's the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No luck with that dink over the top. And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This might spell take. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's given it away. Chance for a shot! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's on it. Can he get away? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cantona. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Back into the middle. Chance, surely! In he goes again. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. Just eases him off the ball. Nice looking ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's managed to get rid. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Van der Vaart gets into a good position. It's a throw-in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There will be a throw-in. Cantona. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. No, it's come to nothing. That's that, the end. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cantona. Palmer! And he's following up!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for options for movement. And he's only too happy to take... And Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Nistelrooy! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cross from Cap. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van der Vaart. Great ball if he can get there. Beckham. Can he get it through? Chance here to counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Shot, and the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he plays one through. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pass is coming off in quick succession. Shoots! And Neuer pulls off ace! Oh, he's been caught napping! Neuer claims it, safe hands. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. And a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Messi really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he was quick to react. And here's Beckham. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. The cross. Look, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckham. And this is Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. It's a mighty effort! And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Beckham. Played into space. Messi looking to run onto it. No, again there's no way through. And Messi! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
2 minutos de descuento.
Costa Curta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. And he welcomes it in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Madrid are having a ball here. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
There's the shot! Defending was strong and firm.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super find. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. Howson gets across to intercept that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a quick free kick.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Van der Vaart at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Van der Vaart! And he steered it beyond the post. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get... Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, no joy this time. Searching pass he's played there. Throw in. Now he's got space here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's straight offside. Bellingham. And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. And smartly reclaimed. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Has a shot! That is some save from Khan!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van der Vaart looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dink through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he plays one through. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. That is good alertness. Van der Vaart. Cafu.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Tries to play it through. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's an imaginative pass. Great vision. Threads one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Can he get it through? Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams makes the interception. Into the last 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's played in. Real chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's there to hit it! And it's Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Aims beyond the great chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Van der Vaart. Good ball, good take. And he cuts out the supply. Kukçu. Cafu cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Cross into the box. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose here. And that's it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a into a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's very neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Totti.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Alejandro Costa. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pull it. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and the keeper beats it away. Howson cuts it out. Beckham. Now it's Cantona. Oh, well measured. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Knocks it out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Has a shot! That is some save from Khan!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here! Totti proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cafu. And it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for a runner. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Beckham. And this is Beckham. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Beckham. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. And it's gone back to the keeper. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham. Oh, what a mistake! Howson gathers from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. Howson. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Se acabó el primer tiempo, pero nos queda todo el segundo para remontar. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
And the action is back on the
Será
way.
sustituido por el dorsal
Madrid
11.
changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And he was alert to it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that has put paid to that. That is good alertness. Takes the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a quick ball upfield. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Hullet. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Adams gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Played out to the right. He's got away. Delivers with whip. It's a goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Spread out to the left. And the through ball. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better.
And Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Howson. He won't be happy with that one. Cafu calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! No mistake! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Beckham. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Howson gets across to intercept that. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Totti. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Totti. Oh, well played, well played. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Loose ball, that's another chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Madrid got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. This looks promising. Beckham battling down that right flank. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
That was mighty close. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Wilshere. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
In again. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham! Pull it. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's going up front in a hurry. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Spread it left. Knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Beckham is behind this one.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this...
Beckham! It's been given away. And he's following up. It's in. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Played back in. 4 extra minutes added on. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! 1-on-1! He might be in here! Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Howson is the team's great visionary. Oh, no joy this time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Totti gets flagged offside. That pass isn't the best. Pull it. Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Madrid have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Cantona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Is there any support? He might not need it. And here's Cantona. And he shoots! Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That is good alertness. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Pinged towards the front line. He's having a go! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Cristiano Ronaldo. So nearly the perfect ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And another try! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Applies the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Oh, well played, well played. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's got the beat. Goes for a shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Totti. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Adams. And here's Totti. And he's had a hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Sneijder brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aims beyond the defence. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Sneijder has it in a wide position, and that's played in low. Bullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Picks out chance! Oh, in he goes again! He scored! And again they hit the front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid go into the lead. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Totti! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cantona. Oh, that was vital. It's Sneijder! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Sneijder with the short one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball comes in. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. That's a throw. Conte. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Howson cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Sneijder. And we hit half-time. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Cantona. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Can he get it through? Dennis ended up in no man's land.
Cafu, you can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's lifted it over.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Messi. And it's Totti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others...
Totti! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. When it's delivered early like that, defend...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply, tries to play it through. Messi picks it up out wide. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Delivered across. Big chance! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The
Shapes to shoot! Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Tries from distance. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking to play him in. And he's lost his man here. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shot could be on. Messi! Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Goes down, but nothing given. That has been cut short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Totti, and it's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Messi's cross. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Looking for the run. Threads one in. And it's played forward. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson calmly anticipates. Oh, super decent chance! He's got a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
pero el próximo
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.